In Utah, 600 residents are suing their own county commissioners. In Memphis, the Justice Department is telling a civil rights group to stand down. America's data center boom is no longer just a business story, it's a fight. Residents of Box Elder County, Utah thought they'd found a way to fight back against the Stratos project, a proposed data center campus that would consume more electricity than the entire state. When county commissioners rejected their applications to hold a public referendum, they sued. Then the county passed a moratorium but wrote a special exemption directly into it for Stratos itself. Now Box Elder Accountability Referendum, known as BEAR, is appealing in court, saying the county has never been disinterested and unbiased from the start. That fight over who gets to hold data centers accountable is playing out even more dramatically in Memphis. In April, the NAACP filed a Clean Air Act lawsuit against Elon Musk's XAI, alleging that 59 methane gas turbines in South Haven, Mississippi, are operating without air permits and pumping thousands of tons of nitrogen oxides into black neighborhoods already failing federal smog standards. On June 16, the Trump Justice Department stepped in not to enforce environmental law but to ask the court to dismiss the entire case, arguing that cutting power to Zay's Colossus 2 campus would threaten national security. And the reason these battles keep intensifying comes down to one thing: money on your electricity bill. Virginia is the data center capital of the world, and its grid operator, Dominion Energy, serves neighboring West Virginia too. An NPR report found that West Virginia residents who host no data centers receive no tax revenue, and see none of the jobs are absorbing the same rate increases as Virginia customers. PJM's capacity market auction price, which sets the floor for electricity costs across 13 states, surged 833% for 2025 to 2026, driven directly by AI data center demand. Yet despite that resistance, construction is pressing ahead at a scale that's hard to fathom. Meta's Hyperion campus in Richland Parish, Louisiana now carries a projected cost of more than $200 billion, and Entergy Louisiana is building 10 gas-fired power plants to keep the lights on. That's 7 plants added in a single agreement signed in March 2026, tripling the original plan. As of this month, 3,700 construction workers are on site. The campus covers 4,000 acres, targets 5 gigawatts of compute power, and isn't scheduled to open until 2030. And the financial commitment behind projects like these is staggering. On June 8, Applied Digital announced a 15-year data center lease worth $5.2 billion in base revenue with a single unnamed U.S. hyperscaler that has now signed 3 separate long-term deals with the company. If all renewal options are exercised over 30 years, the total value reaches $12.7 billion. Applied Digital's total contracted AI factory portfolio has now reached $36 billion across 5 campuses. Thanks for watching. If you found this useful, subscribe, leave a like, and drop a comment. It helps us cover more of these stories.